Okay, Rebecca, your dad has a strong energy. I mean, of course, he's a dad, but I feel like he has like a presence. Like when he entered the room, like people knew, like he kind of demanded attention in kind of that way. He had facial hair because he's kind of even showing me like maybe a mustache or something like this. It looks like darker hair with him. And he definitely enjoys like his alone time. He enjoys, like, I feel like he's a very hard worker when he's here in the physical. Very, very hard worker. Like, tradesman maybe or something like that, because he enjoys his alone time to recuperate and re-energize and everything like that. And I also feel like he enjoyed being taken care of in that way. So like, I don't know if it would make sense that maybe your mom was more involved with like the family side of things, like taking care of the kids and everything, and he's more of the provider. But it feels like he would have enjoyed like having somebody make meals for him and having somebody take care of him in that way, so he can put his feet up and enjoy himself. But I do feel like he was still involved within the family, just not as much as maybe your mother would have been involved. Does that make sense to you? Yeah, he's a little bit old school, I feel like, in his demeanor and his personality. I don't know if this is just his upbringing, but he feels kind of like he has this, oh, okay, everything except him being more involved. All right. So maybe he just like had this perception that he thought that he was more involved than he was, you know? And yeah, tradesman and hardworking, exactly. I felt almost like he had some trade. I don't know if it was like plumbing or something like that, but it's like some trade that he did. But I see like a lot of tools. I see a strong man. I see a strong personality with him. But yeah, I think maybe his perception must just be a little bit distorted on thinking like for providing, maybe he felt like he was being involved. You know what I mean? But he definitely has like this old school nature about him, like almost like children should be seen and not heard, and like could get overwhelmed very easily if there was like too much energy within the family or something like that. I feel like he definitely needed a lot of alone time. He needed a lot of like time to himself, and this is making me feel like it would have been passed down from his upbringing, because it almost feels like he tried to instill the same things that he learned as a kid, even if it wasn't always for the most benefit, or even if it wasn't always like fair. He's like, it doesn't always have to be fair. I'm doing what I think is right. He talks about checkers significantly. I don't know what the significance with checkers is, but he's like talking about playing checkers and something like that, or maybe it's like a board game that he's bringing through here. And he says tough love, so I feel like he had a way of showing love that was tough, and he kind of wants to take responsibility for that. And he knows that maybe you would have needed a little bit more of the emotional side, but he kind of just didn't know how to have that softer side, if that makes sense. He definitely acknowledges your mom for always following through with like taking care of the things that he didn't really understand on taking care of. And I almost feel like he enjoyed drinking some kind of, it doesn't look like beer, it looks kind of like liqueur or something like that. Like, I don't know if he liked whiskey or something like this, but it's like, looks kind of like a shot in a glass. So he's definitely Captain Morgan. That's probably what it is. There we go. Yeah, it looked like darker color like that. Exactly. He definitely wants to take responsibility for... He sings a song, like a bridge over troubled water. It feels like you've had to figure a lot of things out in life because there wasn't as much guidance from him in those kinds of ways. He's trying to own up and take responsibility for that a little bit. But he did have like this distorted view of feeling like he was more involved than he may have been. And he says, I'm learning. Like, he wants to try and be better. He's still around protecting and guiding you. But he's still like learning himself, because I feel like emotionally he was stunted within his life, within his upbringing, if that makes sense. And maybe didn't say that he's proud of you enough, you know? He mentions a dog as well. So I don't know if it would make sense that he has a dog on the other side, or if you've gotten a dog, or if you have a dog. Thank you for the follows. Yeah, hard upbringing, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure where how the dog resonates for you. Okay. Like, yeah, because he's almost showing him having a dog with him. So I think it must be the dog on the other side that he's got. And it almost feels like that's his companion, as far as like he would have, I don't know if necessarily he wanted to take care of a dog. Doesn't really feel like he would wanted to take care of a dog, but he's coming adjusted to it basically. And it's teaching him to appreciate different perspectives and different like experiences, right? Yeah, like I don't think that he would have liked having a dog, but he's like, I got the dog here now, and it's like, this is who I've got to spend time with. He is very proud of you. He is very proud of you. He's just kind of guarded a little bit, so I can't really get a whole lot of a message from him. But maybe in the future he'll open up a little bit more. He's still learning. He's like, I'm still learning.